Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We're going to do a couple more turn-ins and kind of be done with this thing. Oh, nice. A lot of these, like, multi-skull things are down into the... Oh, it's your area. Or it's your level now. We've got to go to the Luminous Bathhouse with Pelagina, which we've got. And we've got to report into Itsura. But we'll do that after. And is there anything else we need at the Luminous Bathhouse? I think that's literally it. Got to talk to Tawena. And we've got to speak with Arkamor Mir. So Tawena is right here. Yo.
Akira, you return. What say, friend?
Luca, listen to Rina. The Duape will keep their islands.
Akira, I cannot believe. A light after our long sorrow.
His smile broadens, and Tawena taps your shoulder with encouragement. Takehu grins and pats down the nest of his riding hair, and Maya rolls her eyes.
Valia makes the work of conquering new people look easy.
Maya clucks her tongue and grins to herself. Takehu pulls his arms and watches carefully.
Their words are poison, I say, as are yours. My village is modest, but I came prepared. I set aside a few gems for trading. They are yours by right.
Thank you. I'll accept whatever payment you have to offer.
You are a friend of the Duape. We do not forget.
Nice emeralds. Okay. Tawena smiles, rolling his shoulder with the ease of one who stands something taller.
I will tell my people that Ngati's chosen brought hope to the Huana.
He touches his brow with special reverence for Takahu.
Feel free to keep me out of it, I say.
Takahu glances away, biting the inside of his cheek. Shoti's eyes narrow, dark lashes fusing. Yeah. Shoti likes responsibility. Alright, next is... Bathhouse. The bathhouse. The bathhouse. And then we'll talk to... then we'll do the trading company, and then that'll leave just talking to the wizard that we robbed. Okay, bathhouse is in... the bathhouse in Pareki's Overlook, isn't it? Thought it is. Alright. Let's see... Alright, off to the bathhouse. Again. Come on.
Hot razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
Into the bathhouse. You know, I'm actually very disappointed that while some of those vendors are voiced, that imp on the corner shouting about how his master makes him say all the deals in the store he's advertising for, that he's not voiced. That's very disappointing. Alright, we're looking for, who are we looking for? Hold on. Wait, where is the cordial invitation? No, that's not it. That's not it. Here we go. Brize at the bathhouse. Alright, did I just pass them by? Are they upstairs? Oh, come along. Let's see. Yeah, Brize.
You and I, we have a mutual friend. do we not?
She grins wildly, tongue pressing pink between her teeth. I'm here at Director Kestel's request.
Good, good.
The tension in her shoulders settles, and she hazards a small smile.
A royal Deadfire operative, Quarno, and his Principi associate, Tola, will meet tonight to discuss the details of business arrangement. They have bought out the entire first floor for privacy's sake. Even Gunnar, their proprietor, will excuse himself. Only bathhouse attendants will be allowed to remain to ensure their comfort. You understand?
What can you tell me about Clarno?
He is a snake in the body of a man. Though he is supposedly the Royal Deadfire Company's man, he always seems to be working some deal on the side.
Anything I should know about Tola?
Tola is fond of drink, and her tongue flaps loosely when she has had too much of it.
What do you need me to do?
I will disguise you as a bathhouse attendant.
Really now?
So you might observe.
Really now? Look at this face.
With luck and some cunning, you may be able to discover the details of their special arrangement. You will not be able to take your gear, but do not worry.
I'm a wizard.
Should the
I
situation
probably don't
get
need
out
it.
of hand, there will be a stash of weapons hidden in one of the changing booths. But I am sure it will not come to that.
All right. Do I have to be
They
unarmed?
will not believe you an attendant if you carry a blade. But do not fear. I would not throw you to the wolves. Remember, should you have need of them, there is a stash of weapons in one of the changing booths.
Yeah, I'm ready to
Where
infiltrate
are
the
they?
meeting. Sure.
Then you will take your disguise, and I shall take your equipment, Ak.
Her voice drops to a conspiratorial
Take
whisper.
this rice wine as well. Perhaps you will find use of it, eh?
All right. And we will quick save the game here. So there's Karna and there's Tola. There's the changing room. Alright. A boisterous woman with long, sunburned nose motions you to approach. Her eyes droop half-closed and the stench of liquor wafts off her.
Ah, what timing. Landing in all this water's making me thirsty.
Bow and give her a bottle of rice wine. She drinks deep from the bottle and releases it with a belch and a smack of her lips. She regards you through red-rimmed eyes and slowly looks you up and down.
Are you new?
She peers into your face and frowns. She belches loudly.
It's probably the wine.
Yeah, probably. Tola stares at you unsteadily, her eyes half closed. You must be really important if you can afford to buy out the bathhouse.
Flatterer.
She grins toothfully and attempts to wink, but it ends up looking more like she's got something in her eye.
I'm no queen of Neketaka, but I do alright. I captain a ship for the Principi, and the big grouchy guy back there, Quarno, works for the Royal Deadfire Company. Sometimes.
Really?
When he's not doing stuff on the sides. Doing stuff like selling me cannons. That's what we're celebrating. Did I mention that?
Wow. Here, have another bottle. She grabs the bottle and chugs the entirety of its contents without taking a breath. She sways a bit when she sets the bottle down and gives you a bleary-eyed grin.
Has anyone ever told you you're great? Because you are really great. You should ditch this stupid bathhouse. Join my crew. I just got a bunch of fancy new cannons from Quarno. We'll be the terrors of the Deadfire.
What do you plan to do with all that firepower?
I'm gonna blow up some Valian trading company ships and take their luminous Ardra. Shh, shh, shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Her words run together in a drunken slurry. Anything else I can get for you?
I've already had too much.
Alright, okay. So I'm going to save the game. And we're going to talk to Karno. Karno leans against the wall of the bath and regards you skeptically. He wrinkles his nose and grimaces. The golden torque around his neck and gemstones' ears glimmer in the low
If I
light.
grow hungry or thirsty, I will call for you. Until such a time, leave me in peace.
As you wish. As you wish. Alright, well, I've got what I need. Now, how the fuck do I get out of here? Yeah, let's go to the upper floor then. think I've got what information I need.
Report to Director Castle once you've learned what you can.
Yeah, I learned what I could. Can I get my stuff back now? What, do I just not have any things anymore? I'm gonna grab what's in here. What if I just leave? Do I leave my stuff? Does it give me my stuff back? I gotta go back inside? Alright, please give me my stuff back. Alright, thank God. Alright. So I think I could have got more, but I was kind of pushing my luck. Let's talk to... Let's talk to the Royal Deadfire Company people. Let's see if I can turn this in. Or if I'm stuck working for the Valian Trading Company. Alright, let's go to the... Actually, first, let's go to the Fleet Master's office, because I think I've got a turn in there, don't I? No, I don't. I've got to report into Atsura, who is up here. Imperial Command. Alright, where is it, sir? Up here? No, that's Karu. Let's talk to Atsura, who is downstairs, I believe. Gotta go down the stairs. And another loading screen.
They weren't that bad.
Clear skies.
Alright. Maya has business with you?
I hope we return victorious.
He turns to her with a bold, almost confrontational stare, a look that seems to mirror her own.
It's done in any case. I'll leave you to decide what victory means.
Pallegina holds up her hand, rubbing the tip of her middle finger against her thumb and nodding.
I'm
nothing.
certain Harama would agree. He's well, after all, thanks to your decisive action.
He cocks his head.
Twaha reports success and sends her thanks for your swift intervention. You have aided your countrymen with distinction. There is no higher honor to which a trencher may ascribe.
He tilts his head towards her, emphasizing his words.
What of your own assignment?
Nothing that a mountain of bronze Oas won't cure.
Rawatai values your service, as do I. And I can think of no better reward for the rough country's finest sharpshooter than a piece such as this.
He reaches below his desk for an arquebus, and he presents her with stiff formality. 3 bells through.
I won't keep you. I know you both have plenty of business to attend to.
Farewell. Yeah, I didn't want to get into it on that one. However, 3 bells through is a... Just... Let's see. It's inaccurate, but it is superb quality. Reduced base damage attacks in a line, maximum 3 targets. And we can give her, and if we do enchant, what's the difference between, oh, there's so much stuff. There's so many upgrades. I can only get one. What's Mournful Toll? Raw bleed damage over time for 2 rounds on a target on scoring a hit, or interrupt on a crit. I think Mournful Toll. I think I'm going to wait for Mournful Toll. And I think I'm going to do Impactful Chime, but we'll deal with that later. Let's talk to her.
I feel like I should set the record straight.
Go on.
I didn't get into this business so I could shoot first in a battle that hadn't even started, you know? I know the Ranganui wants to see results, but I never thought any of us would be complicit in something like assassination. We're shooting at people with dangerous ideas, and assuming the ideas will die with them.
You sound ambivalent.
Yashiz is a good listener, but he's too dumb to offer much perspective. I could use some of yours right about now.
I'm concerned that assassination sets the wrong precedent.
You're saying maybe this isn't a memory we want to take home?
Nodding to herself, Maya seems less thoughtful and more resolved. She cracks her neck and rolls her shoulder, letting out a relieved sigh.
You could be right. If we let this sort of thing spin out of control, it won't do us any good in the long run. If we go out Sura's way, we had better be sure that killing the right people makes a difference. Damn sure.
Yep.
And if we fall back on what we know, cannons, sieges, occupation, we'd better commit to fighting a moving target. We won't succeed if we don't understand the tribes. And something tells me that we aren't there yet.
Teku's lips curve in an approving smirk. Ratui should embrace this as a test of its worth.
You sound like the propaganda from back home.
And what was that? Because pro Ratatouille. Okay. Alright, let's be off.
Hazanui with Kablooey?
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Let's talk to, let's see if we can't report the stuff regarding, the corrupt dude over to, what's-her-face, the head over here.
Some of our best engineers and with...
Yeah, sorry.
As you wish.
So I can't. Great. It doesn't leave me any choice but to go back to the Deadfire company. Not the Deadfire company, the Valian company. That's all right, though. We'll head back. Turn this in. I'm walking all the way back. You know what I am pleased with, though, is how many of these random, like, unique upgradable weapons are in this game. There's just so many of them. It's great. All right. Let's get to the Valian Trading Company. And hopefully I have earned, I have gathered enough information just from that one person. The other one seemed to be a little bit too tough of a nut to crack. You're seriously, you're going to leave me locked out?
Closed, sir.
Very well. Yeah, you're seriously going to make me wait till the next day. Yeah, you keep dancing on the corner there. Just, you know, over there, not over here, because you really don't want to dance next to me. I will end you.
No.
All right. Yeah, let's rest in the backstage storage room for 0. Alright, now back to head out. Man, I can't wait to get back to sea. Who do I turn this into? The governor? Or the director? I think it's the director. Yeah, let's go directly to the director. in this direction. Alright, keeping going. And director.
You've been a great assistance to us in the city, I hear. A great many glowing reports. Now then, did you have a reason for
I took
coming
care of
by?
things at the bathhouse.
Perfecto. What did you discover?
Carno is selling gunpowder and weapons to the Principe.
Diverus? That is worse than I suspected.
Tola is planning on using
Please,
Royal
explain.
Deadfire Company weapons
Spare
against a
me more
Balian
details.
trading company convoy carrying luminous
Magico.
agua.
Our convoy routes are meant to be a well-guarded secret. I might as well have sent the Principe a letter.
That is all that I know.
That is enough to work with. Agrissima. I do believe I'm going to ruin Quarno's day.
Indeed.
I do have another matter I could use your assistance with, Watcher. If you have a moment.
What do you need?
It concerns a business associate.
Ah, Ferrante. That's somebody I need to talk to anyway.
Ferrante is something of a notable figure among the Principe, I'm told.
Wait, you're taking a page from Carno's book?
Believe me, the irony is painful. Still, I think there is a clear difference. Quarno sought to improve his own fortunes, whereas this I do for the company.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Director.
Captain Ferrante will have the details.
I've dealt with
But
Ferrante
the
before.
matter concerns a contact of his on the island of Crookspur. Apparently, they're having some trouble out there with the hostile tribe. You help them, Ferrante helps the company.
Come clean, Castle.
You've proven resourceful. You make the logical
You're
choice.
making me nervous, and that's dangerous.
I would not normally enter into such pacts with the likes of Ferrante. The company's assets are in some disarray. Our resources are not what they once were. It is a shameful state of affairs, but I am doing what I can to remedy
I understand,
the
man. I
situation.
understand.
You'll find Ferrante in Dunwich.
I got business with Ferrante anyway.
Well, a den for pirates, as you might imagine. You'll likely be in less danger there than on the sea, but all the same, I recommend extreme caution.
It's okay, my dude. More reasons to go to Dunwich. Now we've got one last thing, at least I hope so, in the city, and that's meeting with that Archmage. So I have no doubt that's going to end up turning into a real interesting situation. So let's get out of here and do a quick save of the game once we're outside, and then I'll go ahead and head on up there. Let's quick save the game. Come on. Anytime now. Anytime now. Alright. So let's head on up. Once more to Paraki's Overlook. Man, the city's full of trash. I do like how this game kind of flows, where you get a bunch of exploration in a city, and then you get a bunch of island hopping, and then it just kind of goes back and forth between them. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not bad at all. You invited the imp to your crew? Oh, you're still mad about the fact that I invited an imp to my crew? Well, you gotta have expendable people. See, you're so disappointed. This guy needs to be fully voiced. Yeah, let's walk up here. Go into that manor. We are invited, after all. I hope he's not too angry. I destroyed all his stuff and killed all his imps. Concentration on a steel-clad construct, which was not there before. There's Arkamir. Pretty lantern, okay.
What is it?
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
Sighing, Arkhamir glances up from a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across a calendar entry, digging the nib hard enough that scratching fills the silence.
Neketaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
He grimaces and rearranges several of the objects situated around his desk. Age, not the Huana, has set the bones of this city at crooked angles.
Sadly, I did not invite you here for a discussion of city planning. I warn you to stay your hand and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
He pauses to study your reaction and interest. Consulate naturally, Arkhamir. Sighing, he raps his knuckles on the top of his desk.
But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we?
He opens his palms.
My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
He sighs, drawing a sheaf of papers closer and then pushing them away. That's terrible. Do you have any say nothing?
As I suspected. At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
His nails dig into the armrest of his chair. A tearing sound fills the silence between them.
If you imagine that imp blood is easy to remove from carpet, I invite you to clean up after yourself.
Hey, why don't you just summon imps to clean
One
it?
hopes that Rawatai knows how to properly archive the Harappo epic.
It's their cultural history as much as the Huanas.
Did I ask a question?
Arkhamir glances to the left and right. He waits before continuing.
The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, his elbow knocks over an inkwell. Arkhamir simply glares at the spilled ink until it retreats back into its receptacle.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity.
Yeah, interesting about that. I'm actually already hunting him.
Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
The Deadfire will be lucky if any of its reefs endure this long walks of his.
It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical.
It's not going to stop me from
We
trying.
need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Arkhamir presses his thumb down on a spider crawling across his desk. His upper lip pulls back with delight. What can I accomplish that you can't?
Wait,
Arkhamir stops himself. His fingers splayed on the desk in the midst of a fidget.
you are only involved because it is advantageous for knowledge of the Circle's involvement to remain discreet. The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Neketaka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
What are you hoping to learn from the stars?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course.
His eyebrow arches up.
No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables.
I'll get your research notes.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
Frowning, Arkhamir sifts among his correspondence until he sets upon the one he seeks.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
They're elite mercenaries. We faced off at the siege of Craigholt.
Did I inquire after your personal history?
No, I just wanted to let you know that I could handle it, dude.
My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research. Research which we disregarded.
He clears his throat and glances away. Gee, I wonder who disregarded it.
Not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore.
Hey, sure, no
A
problem.
household staff to replenish.
He bites his lower lip and narrows his eyes at you. Yeah, no problem, my dude. You're quite welcome for that. I'll try not to burn anything else down next time. Oh, and I've got one more person to level up. Maya. Okay, we will boost your stealth and we will boost your survival. And you got a new level of stuff. We got Furious Call. I don't have any of this. I got Thorny Roots. And maybe like Superior Camouflage, maybe. That's just because mostly range stuff hits her when it does. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm pretty much done with this round of quests from this town. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the docks, prepare to set sail, and we'll call it here. This has been the RPG Crawler with Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment any feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
And if you are still watching, I would like to take the opportunity to thank my supporters, the top tiers of which are listed on the screen, without whose support I would not have been able to offer the variety of content that I have on this channel throughout the years. If you're feeling particularly generous and would like to join them, you can support the channel. There are a variety of options to do so. I have a Patreon, a Subscribe Star, as well as channel memberships enabled. If you are not in a position to contribute, simply leaving a like, a comment, or sharing my videos are all wonderful ways to help the channel grow without spending a dime, and are all greatly appreciated.